guys, welcome to Healing with Mahogany Goddess. So just happy to see you go out, guys. Thanks for tuning in with me as long as you have been, but I will be updating my content. New here, who this? No, I'm just playing, but seriously though, I am going to be updating my content. Just overall in tarot, I do plan on still doing like collective messages here and there. I'll do the individual signs on TikTok, but when it comes to tarot and the tarot community, the readers, we provide insight to relationships, toxic patterns and cycles, where you're able to see all sides of the relationship or your connection. And the only thing is you leave those readings most of the time knowing what you need to know, but still not knowing how to get yourself out of that situation or to come out on top. So that's what I'm going to start implementing into my channel. So most of my messages now that I'm getting more in tune with myself, I'm realizing that my messages are, I receive them in the form of downloads. So it's not necessarily through cards. My messages, I get clear messages, the same way tarot readers do. I'm a tarot reader still. But I think that instead of focusing on the problem and how this person feels about you and our feelings and our, how can we come out on top? How can we overcome this toxic pattern or toxic cycle within relationships? So the first one is actually the first download that I got was really pertaining to myself, but I know it's collectively affecting us all. So long story short, whatever you put out in the universe is going to come back to your ass 10 times faster and harder in this season, okay? So for me, case in point, this past Friday, I was being an asshole to my mom. I'm just being rude and disrespectful and just very inconsiderate, and then like I work at a fast-paced job, so when she texted me, I'm a spiritual being, I'm a high priestess, so I know how to channel my energy so that I'm not angry, so that I don't ruin my day. But that day in particular, I wanted to feel my feelings. I wanted to be angry. I didn't want to change my thought process. And when I tell you after that, like it was a domino effect. Like, I don't know if it's because I'm a awakened being or with this most recent full moon or portal that closed, but karma is coming back 10 times faster and 10 times harder, good and bad, okay? So with my situation, being an asshole to my mom at work, so everything at work is annoying me at this point. And then I get off work, I come home and I motherfucking lock myself out of my house, okay? And I'm still stubborn, like, okay, whatever. I'm still not apologizing, whatever, So God, this is a time where God is humbling us, where we're going to need those same people that we talk shit about, that we treated poorly. So long story short, I refused to call and let her know I was locked out. I refused to call my parents. I had to make do. And yeah, so that was me being stubborn, although I knew I was wrong. And so that was that. Then the following day, I finally got back in my house after, 24 hours of not being able to get in my house. And then I left my car on overnight and like completely drained the battery. It's just been a fucking shit show, So I say all that to say this, just be very mindful of the way that you're treating people, things that you're saying about other people, how you're treating them, because it's coming back to us in this time a lot quicker and a lot harder, our karma. And so I knew that I had to make this right. By one, I apologized to my mother, and two, I had to come and show you guys how I learned from my mistakes. So with that being said, that was the first downloaded message I got. I've been getting downloads like since this past full moon. I've been getting nonstop downloads, and I haven't been able to sleep at night. And I know usually when you can't sleep at night between 3 and 5, that's when you get your downloads the most. And so I was getting downloads even then, and I just didn't feel like doing the readings. I didn't have anything to do. I just didn't feel like it. And so it's just like, this is spirit and my ancestors and angels saying, you're going to get this message out. This ain't even about you. So I have few other videos coming out today, but they won't be in the form of tarot. If that's where our journey ends, I appreciate the love and support up until now. But I still will be doing the individual signs on TikTok, and based on the likes and shares, then I'll come over here and do an extended. But what I've gathered through the tarot community and spirituality is like more people, tarot is becoming a trend. So more people are becoming awakened and enlightened, and that's a beautiful thing. But we keep picking up on the same toxic energy. We're having circular conversations, circular relationship cycles, like it's not ending. We know how they feel, why they did what they did, but we don't know how to overcome it, you know, how to manifest new love, true love, and that's what I'm here for. So my content moving forward, my next video, I don't know if I'm gonna get a few out because I'm here, you know, whatever. God will slow you down and get you to focus on what you need to focus on. So I'm gonna put out a few more videos. I think the next video I'm gonna do, I've been getting so many downloads that I literally just have to write them down. Okay, so the next one I think I'm gonna do is why toxic people stick together. And then I'm going to also be doing, because I have notes, why cheaters recycle their exes. So that's going to be the content, because I want to come on more frequently, a couple times a week. So it's just going to be topics. If the topic resonates, it's your message. I've also learned that I became obsessed with tarot, because when I became aware of, you know, how to listen to my intuition and spirituality, I thought that tarot was the only way. But then now that I'm watching more like motivational speakers and, you know, just, you know, prophets, high priestesses, it's a lot of these motivational speakers that are also very intuitive. So that's what I say to you guys as well. So these messages, these intuitive nudges and downloads that we get from our spirit guides and ancestors doesn't have to be relayed through tarot, even though that's an awesome tool. And I'm still going to be very involved in the tarot community. But I just want you guys to know that even though you're tapping into this gift, there are other avenues in which you could take, okay? So that's the downloaded message. Watch what you're putting out in the universe at this time, because it's coming back 10 times harder, even the good stuff. So I didn't have a lot of blessings coming in. But, you know, when I have to learn to address my bad behavior and then also make it a teachable moment. So that is the energy that I have for this week. I got a couple more videos coming out. And it's been real. I love you guys and thank you for your love and support. Ciao.